everybody, welcome. Alright, first video of 2018. I hope you guys had a great New Year, Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. I personally celebrate Noche Buena, which is Christmas Eve, with lots of food and family. It was a great way to end the year. I got a lot of music. I listened to a lot of music. I did get sick. That's why I haven't seen you guys in like 2 weeks. I've been fighting this bug and I made it through Christmas okay. And on the 26th I woke up and I felt like I was hit by a truck. My head was completely congested, the nose, I had runny nose, sore throat, my eyes were like super sensitive to light, and my head was just hurting all up in this area. So I had no motivation to make a video and show you what I received in December. I'll try to catch up in this month. So lots of videos hopefully coming up for you guys. So a couple updates actually, besides what happened during Christmas and the vacation time I had. I've decided to split my vinyl haul videos into two. It was brought to my attention in a comment, which I actually thought was pretty funny, that the actual vinyl haul, or the vinyl portion of the vinyl haul, didn't actually start till like 6 minutes in. And you know, I took that seriously because as a viewer myself, because I do watch a lot of YouTube videos, I wouldn't be all into, I wouldn't be into like sitting around for 6 minutes for the vinyl haul video to start. So to keep it streamlined and keep it easy and shorter for you guys, I decided to do the videos separately, CDs and cassettes on one, and then 45s, 10s, and LPs on the other. That way you get to watch what you intended to watch, which is either vinyl or whatever. Watch both, I don't know. I hope that it just makes it more manageable and easier for you guys, and for me too, because I get to focus more on the actual cassettes, CDs, and so forth. So, any type of, suggestions, constructive criticism, ideas, I would gladly listen to, and I do take them seriously. So we're making this change from now on to see what happens. You guys let me know down below if you like it. But yeah, so let's get into this haul, because I do have quite a bit to share. I did find some cassettes. There were 3 for $1. Got them from the same vendor, like 1 week after the other. So I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since I've seen you guys. So I picked these up then. Starting off here with this really interesting Miles Davis cassette, Doo-Bop. I'm sorry. I was just bugging out on his clothes and how he looked. It looks really artsy. I haven't listened to it yet. These first 3 are just the newest pickups. I didn't get a chance to put them on the little cassette player there. But you have all the production notes and some pictures in the little sleeve here. I'm always impressed by how much it folds out. But yeah, for I guess a little over 25 cents. It was not a bad pickup. It was still in its shrink, so that was a no-brainer for me. Really been getting into Miles Davis, especially with that Sorcerer pressing that Vinyl Me Please put out, which I didn't show you guys, but I will talk about on the second half of this haul video, on the other video. We'll get into that. But anyways, I found some more jazz. This is George Benson's Witchcraft album. I don't think I own his music on any. I think I might have one vinyl of his, but I have to double check. It's just regular standard pressing on clear. But yeah, you have All Blues, Little Darlin', Witchcraft, Love for Sale. I did listen to a bit of this and it was really, really good. So I want to dig into more of his music. But yeah, so there's that one there. And the last one I picked up for that first set was Herb Alpert. Don't have them on vinyl. I refuse to buy his records because I always find them and I'm just like, I don't want to see any more of his music. But eventually I'll end up getting a copy of Tijuana Brass stuff, and the whipped cream cover one. I think it's just called whipped cream. I'm not sure. Whatever. But this is called Midnight Sun. Pretty awesome. Heard a little bit of it as well. So I enjoyed those. And then these other ones here, just fire. Johnny Cash, 18 Greatest Hits. A lot of the songs that I do recognize on here. And then a mix of songs that I've never heard. So I feel like this guy has this amazing collection of music. Goes for days. This next one here is for next year, around December. It's the Beach Boys Christmas cassette, singing all the classics. Super clean too. These cassettes are like perfect condition. So I'm looking forward to listening to that next year around this time, December. And then this last one here is Willie Nelson's Always on My Mind. I did find this on vinyl. Spoiler alert. Probably going to be seeing that at the end of the month. But yeah, I mean, come on, Willie Nelson. Great album. I think it's one of his best. So he has a lot of music. So anyways, so those are the cassettes. I'm looking for a deck so I can actually listen to them in better quality than this little portable, you know, tape deck that I have. It sounds pretty decent, but I want the full experience, so I've been searching for that. Eventually, maybe I'll show it to you guys if I do find one. I've been thrifting a lot, so fingers crossed. Let's get into the CDs. Let's get through this stack. This first one here was a blind buy. I just went because I got it because it was pressed by Light in the Attic, which I'm familiar with. It is Lou Bond. The title is, I think it's self-titled. Yeah, self-titled. Really love the packaging, and it comes with this booklet with a bunch of liner notes and stuff. Wasn't sure what to expect. Actually, not that bad of an album. So we'll definitely look into it more. I really enjoyed reading what was inside because it did give a lot of insight as to his journey and his music. And I think this is either a comp of some of his released work. It shows here that the first 6 tracks were released in 1974, and then track 7 was never released, so they threw in a special song in there. But yeah, got it for $1 because it was half off. I have like 6. No, I'm sorry. I have 5 jazz records that I found from the same vendor at the swap meet for $1 each. I had been waiting for him to drop his price. He was asking $4 for these originally, and I knew that no one was going to buy these. For some reason, I feel like I'm the only one who buys jazz at the swap meet. But yeah, when he finally dropped them down, I picked them up. So I got this one here, My Point of View, Herbie Hancock. This is the first like jazz-y record that I mean, well, it's some of his earlier stuff. You know, I've been picking up the later stuff, the funk kind of crazy stuff that he was putting out. But you have some, you got some people on here that I've never heard of, like Donald Byrd, Hank Mobley, Grant Green. So it was very interesting to hear. It's a Blue Note album, and just a great addition to my collection of jazz and Herbie Hancock stuff. This next one here is more, I guess, I recognize a lot better. Is Free For All. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. Great setup of, I mean, you got Herbie, Freddie Hubbard, I'm sorry, Curtis Fuller, Wayne Shorter, who is someone I'm starting to appreciate a lot more and listen to a lot more. So I gotta find more of his featured work or whatever. Cedar Walton and Reginald Workman. Again, I've never heard of this album. It's a Blue Note. Couldn't pass it up. Just amazing drumming on his end. He's a great musician. And then I find Thelonious Monk. It's Monk's Time. I love this picture. I think it's a great cover. Also, this is not actually a Blue Note. This is the Jazz Heritage Society. They are the ones who pressed it, but you have some amazing music on here. I don't remember seeing the listing of all the other artists that he had. Oh, here we go. Charlie Rose, Butch Warren, and Ben Riley on drums. Really, really solid. And the last 2 here, well, actually, let me show you this one. They're all pretty much featuring the same guy except for one. Thelonious Monk and Art Blakey. This is them collaborating together. I've been looking for this record, and I'm still looking for it now. Hopefully one day it'll show up in a bin. This is also by the Jazz Society. But yeah, the liner notes and the booklet, I mean, you have so much content in there. All these awesome pictures. Jazz pictures are, I think, probably the coolest pictures, especially because they're in black and white. I think they're just perfect. So they really captured a lot of the intensity and just the moment, you know? And then the covers are always, again, awesome because of that. So I picked that up for $1. And then the last one here is Volume 1 of the Blue Note live at, I think it's all of them are at the Birdland, which is a very famous venue for, it's called the Jazz Corner of the World. So a lot of greats went through there. Art Blakey and his quintet, which is Clifford Brown, Lou Donaldson, Horace Silver, Curly Russell, and of course Art himself. Another Blue Note pressing. These all sound amazing. Along with the tape deck, I also want to get a CD player, kind of have that on its own so I can listen to these more like an LP. Because when I'm in the car, you know, I'm distracted or whatever. I want to read the liner notes. I want to sit back and just enjoy it. And it's full capacity. So, yeah, that's also something I've been looking for as well. And then, of course, the last two here. I love this singer-songwriter, Carole King. She's just amazing. This is her greatest hits. Really clean copy as well. Picked this up for $1. It was half off. You got Jazzman, which always reminds me of The Simpsons. Brother Brother, which is a great song. It's Too Late. You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. So yeah, like I said, bunch of her amazing singles there. And then the last one here, best for last, I guess. I don't know, they were all pretty good. Is the White Stripes, White Blood Cells. This is a classic. Every song on this album I fucking love, I listen to, I enjoy. Never had it on CD. Hopefully one day I'll have it on vinyl. Third Man probably has a copy of it up there somewhere, so I either got to buy it through them, or if I get lucky and I find it at a bin used, that'd be great too. So there it is, my CD cassette haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will work on the second half so I can upload and you guys can check that out so you can see all the vinyl. Links are down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you think I earned it, please give this video a like. It means the world to me. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys on the next one.